Super Smash Bros. Ultimate news approaches. The fighter included in Wave 6 of the paid Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC will be... joining the battle from ARMS.
Alright, so the first character for the new Fighters Pass has been announced, and it is ARMS. Not the character ARMS, it's from the game ARMS. So, for the first time in probably ever, Nintendo decided to announce the series that the character is from first, and then the character. Which completely baffles me, because why, though? Just why? And the thing is, I didn't even know they had this mini direct. I literally woke up, scrolled through my Twitter feed, and then I hear ARMS as a fighter, and then I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? And then all of a sudden, I see a mini Nintendo Direct. I'm like, where did this come from? Nintendo would always tell us, like the day before, that there was going to be a Direct, but they didn't. And I'm like, what? So I completely missed the announcement, which, I'm going to be honest, I was disappointed by, because they didn't even announce the character. So I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? This new approach that they're choosing is just really weird. Anyway, let's go over who could be the character for ARMS, shall we? Alright, so it's either one of these 15 options that they gave us with this little picture right here. This includes every single ARMS character. I mean, come on. Yeah. So, we're gonna evaluate this. Sprigman, he's gotta go. He's an assist trophy. You know the rules. Ribbon Girl also has to go because she's a Mii costume, and it'd be kind of weird to have a Mii costume and a character at the same time. Anyways, we're also gonna scratch all the spirits that appear. That's like Twintel, Min, and the ninja guy. I don't know what his name is. And we're gonna scrap the 5 free characters. I don't know if they were free or not, because if Nintendo's gonna put a character from a IP that's had DLC characters, they want to do a character that people already know. So they're just gonna do ones from the base game instead of DLC. So that leaves us with 5 characters. Now, let's honestly think about this. 2 of them are big old freaks. They would not work in Smash. So they're going off. Bite and Bark. I mean, it could be interesting as like a tag team duo thing, but honestly for me, I don't think it's going to work. King Cobra. He's cool. He's a rad dude. But honestly, not really feeling it. He is a snake after all, and they said his arms. I mean, like, he's a snake. He shouldn't have arms in the first place. So that leaves us with Helix. Helix is definitely unique. He, out of all of them, is the most human-like. So that leads me to believe it's Helix, but I could be wrong, and it could be someone else. Who knows? So now, let's get into the logistics of this character. Alright. Now it's the more opinionated part of the video. Let's take ourselves back to when no DLC characters were revealed. People thought, I can't talk, Pokemon would get a rep. This would get a rep, but honestly, for any new character from a new series, plenty of people, or almost the majority, said that ARMS would get an rep for the game because it was the newest Nintendo IP. It came out in 2017, I don't know, and it was a fighting game, so of course it would work in Smash. I'm surprised it took them this long to put an ARMS character in the game, but that's whatever. What I am upset about is that they did not even give us a little trailer or a little teaser as to who the character might be. It was just, here's the ARMS characters, it's one of them, peace out. And I'm like, what? I mean, I'm not fully upset over an ARMS character being in the game. I think ARMS is fine. But I was kind of disappointed that they just didn't give us anything else. But I don't know. I'm just gonna say something that might upset the ARMS fandom, but ARMS is dead. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not just gonna hide behind it. ARMS is dead. I know, but as as you just as you've seen the interest in ARMS, it's just been going down. And that's probably because the gameplay and the entire game is completely
boring.
I know it might upset you, but I'm sorry. The game is just it's boring. I just don't like it. If you're like at an arms tournament, you have to watch and spectate with two screens at control looking at each character and it will give you a headache. It is crazy. You're like, who should I look at? Should I look at what the who the person I want to win or the opponent to see what they're doing? It gives you a headache and it's making me lose my mind. I literally watched the little Evo tournament grand finals and I swear my brain was splitting because of how disjointed it was. But what's weird about this is that they announced characters like Banjo and Kazooie at E3, and then Banjo was released 4 months after they announced it. But for the Arms character, they announced it and said it will come in 2 to 3 months with no character. And like, what? Now, this could potentially be the cause of the you know what, delaying all projects, making people work from home. It might be the reason. That might be the reason why there's not a character, or they just want us to speculate and just theorize constantly during these months as to who the character is. But all in all, I'm all right with Arms being the representation. It was expected, and yeah, the announcement kind of blew. But honestly, it's all right. I don't hate Arms. I like the art style. I like the creativity that they put in the game. The music is pretty good as well. But Arms as a franchise, I don't know if it'll last. Maybe with this character, it could boost itself back up. And with that, people think, oh, it's not going to be any of these characters. It's going to be the main character for the sequel that they're making. Which makes me kind of agree with that because what 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 more of a Nintendo move could you do? So all in all, I think the announcement was fine. I think an Arms character being in it is fine. Hopefully it works, and if it doesn't, that sucks. I mean, it could have been worse. We could have got another Fire Emblem character.